Yeah, I just pray it wasn't too blurry and everything. I mean, it was uh, very windy, and I couldn't stop the bumping, even driving down the road. So that's why I went ahead and just cut it. I can't do it like that. But I am liking just putting it on that tall tripod and being stationary. But for the last couple of days, that wind has just been brutal. Praying that we'll get a break in it before long, even if we got to wait till a cold, gun day to do it. From where I was sitting looking at her side, it looked like stuff was smeared. I'm gonna have to uh, hold of it again, and I'd rather have that foam spray. It don't leave streaks and whatnot. But anyhow, like I said, I ain't washed it yet. We just got in the house, put on coffee, sat down. She went to the restroom, and here I am. Uh, but no, I've not washed it yet. If it's too blurry or anything like that, I'll take it down. But ain't nothing I can do about Mother Nature. She wants to blow it. That you just have to figure out how to deal with it. Started off with, I was kind of behind a tree a little bit to get it blocked, but that wasn't working. So when I went over there and sat on that little bench, it done all right for a little bit, and then the wind picked back up. But we have not yet heard from the voice recorder yet either. Um, um, I will definitely edit that one if there's anything on it, um, and on the phone. Um, Yesterday's uh, video, um, um, whispers in the wind. Um, it was it was good, uh, but real windy. Uh, and I don't do them very long when they're windy like that. Um, and now yesterday's voices and weird sounds. Um, it sounded to me like if somebody had a handful of marbles and dropped them on a tile floor and they bounced. You can hear the bounce in it. Um, I could definitely hear a whistle. I uh, I heard someone say something about I I love my mom or something like that. And then I heard one saying I miss or uh, something about a baby. I miss I miss my baby or I love my baby or something. I don't remember now, but uh, they were both good. Uh, Despite the wind. Yeah, I want to get back to doing some sessions. You know, it, um, full on good sessions. Um, when we do that, especially if you do it, uh, yeah, especially if uh, they do a private session. That's one on one right there. That's them being able to ask the question and you know just focusing on what they hear. It really it really helps push energy. And I would even like to start doing in home sessions. Um, I wished I was on YouTube when back then when I was doing a lot of in home sessions. Um, but I think I'm gonna start posting that again for long and see what goes on. Um, there's a lot of people, a lot of families that would like to know what's going on and who it is and what it is in their home. um, but yeah, I wanted to know uh, what y'all's thought was on yesterday's um, vlog as well. It is definitely um, strange. Um, mhm.
I think I found me my new favorite style.
New favorite style.
Yep, this.
That's what.
It's not too close to my neck, but it looks like a body icon.
Look like you dressed for a mud fight.
Don't make me come in here and hit you.
Well, you used to when I was a kid, you had a duck and didn't have really no protection.
Behave.
I'm always hey.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Always.
That got him to shut up.
Um, um, do you a little taste thing for everybody, real quick. Don't hang yourself now. That give don't hang yourself with that gum shirt thing.
Not a shirt.
Hey guys, I uploaded that video on what's coming through the. Has ever done it? I don't know if any of you has ever done it, but dropped on the full volume, whatever you.
Get Lego sets for everyone on your list at Target.
Every bite of the Philly cheesesteak, and I'm like, yeah, that's why I ordered. My nose.
I'm trying to balance it right here. Me marbles. But once I record this, then I can edit in what I believe I'm hearing. And again, you guys can watch it and turn it to full volume, whatever you guys want. That's the only thing I know to do here. And as you can see, it's fixing to start here in a second. I'm trying to notice it right here. Me. Marbles. You can hear her walking away from it. A lot of wind. Whistle. And remind you not, sometimes even after I play one, sometimes I miss stuff. It's just, that's just the way it is sometimes. But usually after I play it 2 or 3 times, I'll catch it all. And I'm hearing some voices here earlier than what I first thought as well. Me. Now, remind you, this was already laying on top of that cross grave headstone. Hey, Hugger. Hey, Penny. Just saying, hey. Voices. That a second ago was a breath. That's Christina. So therefore, I mean, like I said, once you listen, I really don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I've I've heard some weird things in my time, but what what gets me is it goes kind of like right back to the very beginning of taking um bless you love, uh taking someone with me to do any type of graveyards or in home sessions, whatever. And at the time, Raymond was my camera guy. And I invited Carol to come down and uh, go to Old Baptist with me. And I told her, when we got there, I said, I wanna try something. And she says, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I want us to walk in this path around by Charles and them and the back around and just make a full round. But Silas and Hannah first, go that way and then turn around and uh, that doctor and his wife, their headstones had fell over. I got his back up, but I couldn't get hers. But according to everybody, they said a lot of spirits put her headstone back up. So that is 100% awesome. But what we did is walk shoulder to shoulder. I'm talking about we were touching. And I was kind of stick camera this way. She was kind of sticking her camera that way. And I mean, like I said, we were touching like that, shoulder to shoulder. And we got back home and her video was totally different than mine. Nothing caught in hers was on mine. Nothing on mine was caught on hers. I, I still this day I can't explain that kind of stuff. But you just heard the one I uploaded yesterday, voices and weird sounds. Now you can remember, like I said, if y'all ever played marbles where you shoot the marbles or drop a bunch of marbles on the ground, you know how they'll bounce for a second, that's exactly what that sounded like. Not counting the whistle, the voices, and I think I may have caught who I don't know the names of the persons right off the top. Now I got some names, but I don't know if it was for that or just for someone else. But this next piece that I'm fixing to play, now that remind you not. Now make sure that awesome. Uh, make sure that y'all remember hearing somebody playing with marbles. It sounded just like they were dropping marbles. And hey, Judy. And now this next clip, it's in a way it's kind of sad situation, but all in all, it's good. Hey, Patricia. Uh, Now we have not checked today's that we just did a while ago. We have not listened to it to the phone. We have not listened to the uh, uh, voice recorder. We're going to do that right here on live as well. Um, I don't know if we've caught anything today. I have no idea. Um, but yeah, I just wanted you guys' opinion. Did it sound like somebody was playing the game marbles, shooting marbles? And if any of you have ever played marbles, I know I did, like I said, when I was a kid, we would shoot marbles. It's just like marbles hitting on top of marbles, just dropping. Um, but there's something that was caught on the phone that was not caught on the voice recorder. And the reason I was giving you that explanation of me and Carol walking shoulder to shoulder, this is kind of the same thing. The camera was faced exactly to that tombstone that she put the voice recorder on. Yeah, it's windy. Last couple days has been, but praying it'll die down before long. And just keep on top of your mind, right in the front, right off the top, so you don't forget it. Keep the sound of dropping marbles on the floor or shooting marbles, whichever. Um, and I'll explain what all I hear here and see how it ties in with what we caught on the recorder yesterday.
This will give you goosebumps, but we know who you will marry.
If I'm headed, of course, stupid ads. Hey guys, come out here to Free Home. She's going to set the voice recorder up on top of the. Wait a minute. I got a better way to do that. Where's my other tripod go? You reckon?
Which one?
Uh,
All of those tiny little tripods and everything was in that bag. I don't know what you did with everything that was in that bag.
well, now that one is still out in my truck.
I was talking about the black one and the silver one.
Oh, let's see. Hang on. I have found our headlamps.
I put them there because we were going to the night session, but we
Yeah,
forgot about it.
when
And
it
was too windy.
when it comes down a little bit, we're going to do some night sessions. And I found an old abandoned home that we went by yesterday. I've been eyeballing it for a good while, and I'm thinking that we are probably going to be checking that out before long as well. Let me see if I can get that. It's too low. Let me see. Do we have a? Hang on.
My hands are so cold.
Let me try my pillow. Lot of one.
My hands are so oily. I want it to dry out. My hands out.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get this in here. Of course, I had to bump something. I can't do it that way. It won't. It won't zoom in. There you go. I can't get it back by. No way. So this ain't tall enough. Anyway, screw that thought. So I will just play it. I thought I could get it up high enough so you guys can watch it as well. But it's okay. You guys can hear it and hear something that's relative to the one you just listened to. Hey guys, come out here to Free Home. She's going to set the voice recorder up on top of the tombstone there, that cross tombstone, and it's very windy today, so you guys make sure that you use earbuds. I love my mom. Listen to this. It's very windy today, so you guys make sure that you use earbuds. I love my mom. That was in about 30 seconds. Doesn't she look good today? I don't know if I can. So we're going to do that. Like I said, this is not all the way to the back of the cemetery. I don't know how it's staying that tall to stand over the hill, but this is about halfway and from halfway to the front. So we're just gonna leave it up there. And if we catch anything on it, I will play it when we go live. But me and her are fixing to walk away from the camera here. And we're going to try to be as quiet as we can after I ask a few questions and just see what we can get. Anybody wants to come up and talk to us? I want my baby. Say hi or hello or little whatever you might want to do. That you can come. That's the very reason I say use earbuds or headphones. Me, I use headphones. Earbuds, I can't hardly keep them in. But there's something, like I said, relative on this video that was not caught on a voice recorder. And if you listen back and you watch the spots where I tag it, what I believe I'm hearing, you're going to hear it as well. And, you know, we got an answer. But you have to listen to the underlying sounds. Block out the wind. Just listen to anything. Open yourself up to all sounds on that video and listen carefully. And I guarantee you, if you get it up good and loud, I know the wind's terrible, but you will hear the answer about what we heard on that voice recorder. Right into this phone right here, we can pick your voice up. Or if you'll come to that cross headstone right there, on the very top is a voice recorder. You can leave your voice there and we can hear it when we play it back. That's very windy, you guys, and you know this. So if you speak into either one of these, speak very, very loud. Okay? This is your time to speak. And of course, I can't do nothing about Mother Nature. So she's a little. Listen to this little giggle. And of course, I can't do nothing about Mother Nature. So she's a little breezy today. Did you hear that? And of course, I can't do nothing about Mother Nature. So she's a little breezy today. But we can work through that. You can hear that little giggle. Wind. Whisper Jackson. Now, I know who they're talking about, the Jackson family up there. My mom married Johnny Jackson, and all his family side is at Freehome. And I heard that clear as day. Jackson. It was in a whisper, but I could still hear it, and I know what it said. And that was at 3:12, I believe. Yep, 3:12, I believe. Whisper Jackson. Yeah, she said she wanted her baby. So if somebody wandering that cemetery probably died giving birth and just don't really know it. And just wanting to know where her baby is. But now, don't let your minds wander off. Remember the sounds of the game. And it's fixing to tell you the answer to why you're hearing that. faint. I'm Gloria. That would be a sentence that you would need your earbuds for. Something other me, and I didn't hear it till just now. Like I said, I cannot get every little bit thing on the first time. This whisper here was, I need my baby. I didn't get to edit it in because today's the first time, well, second time I'm listening to it. And most time, your first time listening to one, you'll miss a lot. So rewatch it always, and you'll get better results. So the same voice is saying, I miss my baby. Voices. Walking around, footsteps. I was 15. Guys, I don't much think we could have picked a windier day to come up here. I heard a spirit say true. Again, if anyone wants to come up and speak, talk to me. Terry, Carol, Helen, Bot, Mama Weaver, Papa Weaver, anybody. Come right on up here and talk to me. Put the rock in that camera. I had to walk back over here close to it so much it wouldn't fall. It was just fixing to fall. It's just like the dead. I'm telling you guys, this wind has been terrible. Okay. Terrible, dadgummit. All right. Hope somebody has spoken to us. Joel did. Talking about come up and spoke. Joel. Joel did. Just turn it off and say cut. That way any sound, they'll know it's just your voice. All right, guys, this is going to be a short one, but Mother Nature's overtaking us here with the wind, and it does affect the audio. So Y'all know that as well as I do. But Trey knew we caught something. We didn't. You ain't got to worry with it because I won't upload it no way. Love you guys. Wherever it's at. So, let's see. Which one was it on, Christina? That said, no, the one that said, me and my grandson used to play that game. And I was talking at the time about playing shooting marbles. I may have just overlooked it, guys. Because I wrote up here something, and then within a second or two, I had to write. Me and my grandson used to play this. So I may have just now overlooked it because I wrote a sentence, and then right under it, I wrote a sentence. So it's coupled together. So it was the two things that you have to listen for at the same time. But using earbuds, you can definitely hear it. And that gave the answer to why, as we were getting an answer that we didn't get on the voice recorder. And that's just what it is. I want Christina to start going her way. I want to stationary the camera, and I want to go my way, and that way she has her side, I have my side, and then we also have the camera footage from stationary. But we're gonna have to wait till this wind kind of dies down. Even though sometimes you wouldn't think so, but sometimes when you get a voice and it's windy, you can split the difference between the sound of the breeze and the voice. So sometimes it does help in a matter, but I'd rather it be just calm and cool. That way you can hear everything without just having to be worried about missing anything. Yeah. So, I mean, it's good either way. But really, really go back and watch them too and what we upload today. Like I said, we've not looked over the camera footage. We've not, like I said, when we got here, I sat down and went live. When we do it, I'll upload it. If there's anything said on it, I will edit it in and do the same thing for the voice recorder. Now, that voice recorder was about 50 or 60 feet from us. So if there's anything said on that voice recorder, then doing pretty good. Now, that's the middle between the old side and the new side. So it was kind of divided. So I mean, that's just that. I mean, nothing I can do about it. I hope y'all watch it again and really use some earbuds and whatnot and go from there. Talk to me.
You can do is
Troy.
in that as a
Hey, babe, see if you can slide that pillar back here. Put it in front of this one.
So,
Try to put it in front of this one.
I'm in more in the lip.
up the plate.
Lean back. That better?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't need that one. I don't need that one. Yeah. Good thing.
Agree with it as
Forget.
help.
Need help? Have to tell me what you need. as long as the videos are not
The 24.
blurry and messed up, then y'all can share them. Especially these right here, like this. Y'all can share these. But even if I'm just filming and using a spirit box or whatnot, share them too. Factory. But when I want to have something stationary, then I'm just walking around pretty much with a voice recorder. And that's what I'm going to let Christina do on a night session. I'm going to let her carry the EMF meter and carry the voice recorder in her hand, and I'll record with the regular camera and just see what we get that way.
Siri.
All right, let's get out. Let's see what's going on here now. Talk to somebody. Might want to talk back with us. Pamela, how did you say your mom was doing? And Sabina, how's that baby doing? And one good thing about, like, if once I start posting it and get some cards made and start handing them out, it won't take long for people to start hitting me up. Good deal, love. All of them in-home sessions will be broadcast live in real time. So a lot of time, you'll be able to just see us by the light of our cameras, or if it's too dark down, say we have to go in the basement or whatnot, our headlamps. But I'm gonna go ahead and have some cards made, and that way we can get it spread out a little further and let everybody know that we're out to do in-home sessions as well. Baby doing great, smiling, more focused on you now. She's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Good deal. I'm gonna let this thing play for a minute until they settle down. Wait a minute. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. They're already trying to write a book on Jack and Lily. uh, let's just right. These are 3 months ago. Um, they're 2 months ago, 4 months ago, 1 month ago, 2 weeks ago, 4 days ago. Um, um, this is what happened. Um, they're 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 blowing it up to where they can get it published with people's comments and thoughts, and you know anything that is not showing a good light toward that bunch, Jack and Lily's bunch. They're using that to create this book, and it wouldn't surprise me if they don't make a movie out of it. That's how these things like this go too damn far. Um, it says right here who took them. Uh, you know, 4 months ago. You know, and we know damn well that she had uh, Jack had uh, Logan and Daniel to go move the body and hide it. We know that. Um, the state knows that. I mean, these are confessions. So these pictures showing Jack and Lily and having uh, Daniel and Malaya's face on them. Um, this is stuff is the stuff that's chasing tail. Okay, this is nothing. This is nothing new. Uh, it's what I said in the beginning. The first paragraph, yeah, you may think that you're fixing to hear something new, and then the next thing you know, you're still chasing tail. And it's to the point now that it has overtaken, and you know people people do anything they can do, especially once it's turned loose from the state. And I'll explain that in a second. Okay, the state. I don't care what state you're in. uh, When state picks up a crime, okay, county, city, whatever, ain't got no control over it anymore. Okay, they will not let parents or any other family members that know anything about the death of these children have knowledge of where they would bury these children. And the reason they do it, and it's good reason. It's good reason because the simple fact is that they can't get his side and her side together. You see what I'm saying? It would be chaos. And I think up there they've had enough. They want their place to stop looking bad. But the state has the right to do that, to keep any information away. You know, and as big as like Summer's situation is, they're eventually going to write books. They're liable to end up uh, putting a movie out about it as well. But the thing of it is, everything here from 5 months down to 11 days, 1 month, 5 days, where it says 3 people knew what happened. Of course, they did. I mean, I told y'all, even after the state buries and lays these children to rest, people will keep on and on and on and on. They will not stop. And, I mentioned this about Summer as well. Even though laid to rest, I will not ever, as long as there's breath in me, not talk to that precious baby, because I will. But if they tried to put Daniel there and Malaya there, which they can't do no way because they're not in a position of where they can. They're not going to let them know where them babies are at. And I've noticed that in foster care people. Like if one of the brothers die of Summer, they will not let the parents or any other family know anything about where, when, how, nothing. They don't have to. That's to avoid the inevitable, which would cause chaos. Yes, it's just about making the dollar. That's it. Now, these here between Jack and Lily, Summer, they they just need to quit. They just need to stop. And I'll tell you again, all these updates and these things here like Dolly Vision, uh, Global, Daphne, um, what? Oh, Sissified feller. What's his name? Uh, Clutch or whatever. Same things. Um, they take pictures and they edit it and use it uh, as a um, thumbnail. Thumbnail is what you look at and decide if you want to look at it or not. That picture. But yeah, there's nothing new. They want to edit in. If you look at, they say a new search has started. This, that, and other. If you look very closely and then look back on some of the other ones, you can see that it's photoshopped. They're just doing this to keep it going long enough, just like you said, to make money. That's a shame. But still to this day, till there's breath not in me, until I lose my breath, I will still talk to these children. And I don't give a damn who likes it. They deserve a voice. It's bad when people like us and other people around the world have to show love to these children because they sure as hell didn't get it during life. So they've earned the title to speak. And, that's just as plain as it's going to dadgum get. And now that they come out with this AI stuff, don't pay no attention to that crap, guys. It's not real. It's not. It's just a hoax. Just like some of these thumbnails on here on under Jack and Lewis. people are using that AI to make up a good thumbnail for you guys to see and make you want to click on it. Don't fall for them things. We've heard from the children. We've heard what's been done. We've heard what Rose said. We've heard what Ava has said. But people want to keep on and on and on and on until somebody gives them a lawyer somewhere that can get them papers to sign to where it can go before a team of editors and authors and things to see if they can try to make a movie clip or the book about it. And what they do is use AI. Don't fall for it. This is plumb pathetic, guys. And I know everybody needs to do something to try to make a dollar, but not off the deceased. Not in a negative way. By keeping on saying, that they're here, they're there. We've heard so much junk, and it always comes back to the same thing. So it's not worth listening to that bunch. So from now on, we want to talk to Jack and Lily. We'll turn the thing on. I'll ask Jack and Lily, and we'll go that way. We want to talk to Summer. It's just going to only be about Summer. Whoever, um, they had. Don't. Yeah, I'll go live later. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know exactly what time, but just kind of keep an eye on your device. You be careful. So tonight, I guess what we need to do, 2 in 1. I want to do. Where'd Main Pen go? I want to do Jack and Lily and Sebastian tonight and see what we can hear from them. And you sent me another one this morning. Okay, I'll look over it. Yes, they do. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. We'll see you sometime later on this evening. Keep an eye on your devices.
Love you too.